How many of you?
16.
16.
16.
How many days?
10 days.
10 days. What is your itinerary? Where are you going?
After Pattaya, going to Bangkok. This already finished from Ubon, Yasothon, Mukdahan, Udon Thani. Go to Pattaya, going to Bangkok.
Then back to Jakarta.
Tomorrow, back to Jakarta.
And you went to temples. Where did you go to?
Yeah, to Long Pu Sing, Ubon Ratchathani, Long Pu Suang, Long Pu Pasan, Long Pu Sing Thom.
Okay. Have you read my books in English? You read? Okay, you have. Okay. If you need books, you can get it from Dr. Jenny. She has books.
I download from internet. Dharma for asking.
I see. Okay, good. You have any questions?
Also, I read my way.
Okay, good. ก็ไว้โอกาสหน้าค่อยเจอกันใหม่นะมาได้ก็มาใหม่นะวันหลังมาได้ก็มาใหม่นะทำบุญ Can you collect them together and put we have envelope there, which in the
Dikumpulin jadi satu.
Put in the same envelope, maybe together in the same envelope. Do you belong to any particular group?
Huh?
Do you all belong to any particular group?
Yeah.
What group?
Nggak ada sih, nggak ada, cuman only friends. Only friends.
Ajahn.
Yeah, but where do you meet? Do you meet somewhere in Indonesia too?
Meet somewhere.
Where do you meet? Where,
in temple.
In temple.
Yeah.
Which temple?
Siripada, but we are come from because we are in the same Dhamma friends. So yeah,
we have friends and we call when we have friends to visit, then we call our friend who's
interested to join for Dhamma. Dhamma journey.
Which temple in Jakarta?
Siripada temple.
Siripada
temple.
Who is the teacher? Who is the abbot?
Currently,
Bante Jutaliko.
Bante Ali Jutaliko.
Ali Jutaliko. Luksit Wat Bawon.
Wat Bawon. Okay.
Ya kan murid dari Wat Bawon.
You know Bante Win?
Bante Win.
Yeah. Who passed away a few years ago.
Yeah.
He used to stay here also in Wat Yan.
Atau bertanya lagi siapa itu dokter Soto.
Dia yang tulis translate bahasa Indonesia.
Sudah dalam hati aja. Terus gue ditanya begini, bingung jawabnya siapa itu Sultan Tomato.
Siapa namanya?
Ajahn, do you know Dr. Susanto?
Asin.
Asim
Dr.
Susanto.
Mary Susiana.
Madam Charity Group.
Medan, yes, yes, doctor. She's a dentist, is it? Dentist. Yeah. In Medan, yeah. You know her? Do you know her?
I don't know her friend.
My friend.
Oh, your friend. You're from Medan also? Are you from Medan?
Yes.
Okay. She translated my book into Indonesian.
Yes.
Yeah. She share with you.
Yes.
I can check
Huh?
or no.
No need to, just put it in there.
Udah.
Just put it in there.
Kita tulisin aja Indonesia ya.
Put the envelope there. And if you have, you can give me the paper. Yeah. Yeah. But Pavana, you can give me the
Enggak, kertasnya itu taruh di sini.
together. Together. Okay, thank you. You have anything you want to ask me about Buddhism?
Ada pertanyaan nggak?
Ajahn, I was attend retreat so many years, but sometimes because of my mind like monkey jump and jump, so sometimes can focus in my breath in and
Yes.
out, but sometimes it's really difficult to concentrate. So is it I have to change my object is on breath to maybe to others object for others?
No, it's not the object. It's the mindfulness that you don't have. See, you need to have mindfulness. You have sati. This is the word. Sati is like a rope. Your mind is like a monkey, right?
Yeah.
So you need a strong rope to tie the monkey. But if you have a very weak rope, the monkey can break the rope easily. So right now your rope is very weak, very small, like a thread. It can break easily. So you have to develop more sati, more mindfulness. And the way to develop is you have to be mindful all day long, not just the time when you come and sit and meditate. You have to start from the time you open your eyes when you get up in the morning.
I did.
Yeah, you have to repeat Bhutto, 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 and then regardless of what you do, you just keep repeating Bhutto, Bhutto. You taking a shower, brushing your teeth, washing your face, getting dressed. You have to keep Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Don't let your mind go think about this and that. If you want to think something important, then you have to stop what you do and then focus on your thinking.
Sometimes I did like that, but
Don't do two things at the same time.
Pass away. All words then go around just last time and something.
I know. So you have to reprogram your life. You have to slow down.
Yeah.
Don't
Just up time.
don't do too many things at the same time.
Yeah.
Try to do one thing at one time. If you want to think, then stop doing whatever you're doing and think of what you have to do. Once you have finished thinking, then you come back and do what you do. Then you keep Bhutto, Bhutto.
Walking also Bhutto.
Yeah, unless you have to think while you work, then you stop Bhutto. Like if you have to make a calculation, if you have to do something, then you can stop while you're working and concentrate on your work.
Yeah, okay.
Try to do only one thing at the same time, not two or three things at the same time. Normally you're working and you start thinking, what am I going to do, where will I do next? This is not good, because it makes your mind run like a monkey.
Yeah.
You want to tie the monkey down.
Yeah.
You want to make it sit still.
Yeah.
So you have to do one thing at a time. Your mind and your body should be together.
Sometimes painful on my knee.
That's normal. Don't worry. Yeah. When you sit and meditate and you feel painful, that's because your mind is not calm. See? So if you have mindfulness, you can keep the mind repeating Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Then the pain will not bother you. So when you feel painful, just recite Bhutto, 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 Bhutto. Don't think about the pain. Then the pain, even though it's painful, it will not bother you. Because if you have Bhutto, then your mind becomes concentrated, and then it doesn't go and experience the pain.
Yeah, sometimes because of the painful, then my concentration break my concentration.
That's because you don't have strong mindfulness, not enough mindfulness, sati, not strong. So you have to try to build it in your daily life while you're doing other things. You can develop mindfulness all the time, but you just don't know how to do it. So you let your mind go here and there, running around all over the place. So from now on, you say, from now on, the mind will have to be with Bhutto or with the body. What am I doing? I will just be with the body. If I want to think about something, I'll stop the body, and then I'll think what I want to do. When I finish, then I come back and do what I want to do. Try to do one thing at one time. Focus. The mind and the body should do the same thing, not two separate things. Normally we let the body do something and then the mind go do something else. So, and only come back and forth.
Sometimes there are things do so many things in the same time, so that's why.
You have to convince yourself that whatever you do in this world is not worth what you will get from what you do from developing sati or mindfulness. Mindfulness is more important than anything that you do, because whatever you do, when you die, you don't take it with you. You don't. But if you develop mindfulness, you can take it with you. If you have mindfulness, you have sati, then you can control your mind, and then you can stop your mind from going round the cycle of rebirth. So try to prioritize your work. If you want to work only just to maintain your body. Just work enough so you have enough food, enough clothing, enough medicine, and a place to live. That's enough. Don't do any more work than that, because better spend your time meditating, developing mindfulness. Because if you can have mindfulness and if you can meditate, you're building nibbana inside your mind, which is better than anything else. Because nibbana will always be with you. You can always have it wherever you go. But when the body dies, you cannot take anything with you. All the money that you have earned, everything that you have bought will go to somebody else. You cannot take anything with you. But if you develop mindfulness, you can take mindfulness with you. If you meditate and you have samadhi, you can take samadhi with you. If you contemplate and you get wisdom, you can take wisdom with you. And this will take you to nibbana. See? So try to minimize your other kind of work and try to maximize the Dhamma work. Do more Dhamma and do less other work. That's the only way to go forward, to advance in the Dhamma practice. If you're still doing whatever you used to do and give just maybe 1 hour or half an hour a day in meditating, then you will not move anywhere. You just be, you cannot go any more farther than that.
I did meditation every morning when I wake up, around 20 until 30 minutes. But on the weekend, I can meditate 1.5 hours, sometimes 2 hours.
Yeah. On the weekend, you should keep the 8 precepts, and then practice all day, not just 1 or 2 hours. Give up everything, entertainment, anything of that sort. Yeah. And then you will have the time to do more meditation, sitting and walking meditation. After you sit and you feel tired, you get up and you walk. When you walk, you have to be mindful. You have to meditate while you walk, not just walk and think about everything. When you walk, you should either focus on your walking or focus on your butto. Then after you walk and you feel tired from walking, you come back and sit. Try to do this a lot, then you will advance in your practice. Yeah. Or you cannot practice by yourself, then you might have to go to a retreat, to a meditation retreat. You heard of Goenka? When you go there 10 days, they force you to meditate all day long. You have to be forced, because if you're not forced, then you don't want to do it. You have to force yourself to do something good, because after you force yourself, then eventually it will become easy and natural for you. Right now it's hard, it's not easy, it's not natural, because you're not used to it. See? So when you start, you have to force yourself. Like learning anything, you have to force yourself. When you're young, your parents force you to go to school, right? You didn't want to go to school. If your parents didn't force you to go to school, you probably didn't go to school. Then you wouldn't learn anything. You see. So in order to do something new, you have to force yourself to do it. If you don't force yourself, then you will not be able to do it. But after you force yourself, eventually it will become easy and natural. Then you don't have to force yourself. You'll do it willingly, happily, because you see the good result from what you do. It's the same thing with meditation. In the beginning, you have to force yourself, and after you have forced yourself and did it a few times, and you start to see the result, then you will appreciate and you will begin to like what you do. Then you don't have to force. Once you see what you can get from your meditation. So when you don't yet get the result, you have to force yourself to keep doing until you see the result. Enthusiastic, makes you want to do more. It's like working. If you're working and you haven't been paid any salary, you don't feel like working, right? But if you paid the salary after you work for 1 month and then you get the money, then the next month you don't have to force yourself to go to work. You want to go to work. The same way. So when you start meditating, you have to force yourself to develop mindfulness. Be mindful all the time, all day long. Whatever you do, be mindful. Either repeat Butto, or watch what you do. Concentrate on what you do. Focus on what you do. Don't let your mind go someplace else. If you're eating, just keep focusing on your eating. If you're writing something, just focus on your writing only. Not writing and thinking about some other thing at the same time. Okay? Then when you sit, then you will have samadhi, because when you sit, you watch your breathing, it will not go anywhere. It will keep watching your breathing, and maybe 5 or 10 minutes your mind will become calm. So right now what you lack is mindfulness, sati, not the meditation object. Meditation object they're not important.
Not because of meditation object.
No, it's your mindfulness. You can change all objects and you still not achieve anything if you don't have mindfulness, because your mind will still keep running here and there. So you have to stop it from going all over the place by focusing on what you do or focusing on Bhutto, Bhutto, reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, then your mind will be fixed, stationary, and it will become still when you sit and watch your breathing. Okay? All right.
Thank you, Ajahn.
You have anything else you want to ask?
Ada pertanyaan lagi?
Sometimes when she meditates, her breath sometimes can be stopped and make her feel not comfortable when you feel stop breathing.
Just don't react. Just beware. Just know that if your breath is short, know it is short. If your breath is long, just know it is long. When your breath stops, just know that it stops. You know. Nothing will happen to you if you won't die. You know, if die.
It's very difficult to breathe.
If you're not accustomed to breathing, then maybe you use a mantra instead. Use Bhutto instead. If you feel uncomfortable with breathing, then you use Bhutto. Just Bhutto, 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 Bhutto. And forget about the breath. Don't worry about the breath. Just keep repeating Bhutto, Bhutto. This is what you mean by the object. See? Sometimes breathing is not what you call suitable for you. Then you change to something more suitable. You can use Bhutto instead of breathing.
Sometimes when focus on breathing, it's like mind ordering to breathe in and breathe out. It's not seeing or watching.
Right. You should not force your breathing. Like right now, you're not forcing your breathing, right?
Yeah.
But when you watch your breathing, you start to force it. You shouldn't force it. Just watch. If you cannot watch, then you use a mantra, Bhutto, Bhutto instead. Because your mind is still active, see? Too active to be just watching. You know? So, and maybe part of it because you don't have enough mindfulness. You're not watching. When you have mindfulness, you're watching, see? Now, try to learn to watch your body. From the time you get up, when you open up your eyes, watch your body. What is the body doing now? It's lying down, it's getting up, it's walking, it's going to take a shower, it's doing anything. Just watch your body. This is what we call mindfulness of the body. See? Once you know how to watch, then when you sit down, then you can watch your breathing. But if you cannot watch, then you have to use a mantra. Use Bhutto, Bhutto. Try Bhutto, Bhutto. If you cannot Bhutto, use chanting first. You know how to chant? Arahang Samma Savakhato. Chant that first. The chanting for a while until your mind become calm. Then see if you can just Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Or you can watch your breathing. Sometimes when your mind becomes calm, then you can watch your breathing.
Kadang aku kalau pas lagi udah fokus, terus ingat pokoknya ini tempat sepi, aku takut sendiri jadi nggak fokus lagi tuh gimana?
She said that sometimes when she focus, but she remember that she's alone, then she feel afraid, then become unfocused again. Then it's uncomfortable because she feel alone is afraid. She feels afraid how to focus again.
Well, you have to have either strong mindfulness to bring your mind to just keep repeating Bhutto, Bhutto when you feel afraid. Don't think about what makes you feel afraid. Just stick with Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Don't let your mind think about other things. Then your fear will disappear. Keep reciting Bhutto. When you're afraid of something, just say Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Or you can use or you can use what we call vipassana. Vipassana said, whatever you do, one day you're gonna die anyway. So if you're gonna die now, there's nothing you can stop it. Yeah. So just okay, let it happen. Yeah. When you accept death, then you will not be afraid. Right now you cannot accept death yet. You don't want to die, see. But you're gonna have to die anyway one day. We all have to die. This is the nature of the body. This is panya. You have to use panya, vipassana. Panya is the body is rupang anicca. Body is rupang. Anicca means impermanent. That rise and cease. The body will one day have to cease from existing. If you can accept this truth, then you will not be afraid of anything. If you cannot, then you just have to use Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Don't think about anything, just keep Bhutto, Bhutto, Bhutto. Okay?
Because sometimes he's afraid about ghosts.
Ghosts, yes. Yeah. We are ghosts, we are living ghosts. One day this body will die, then we become ghosts ourselves. So there's nothing to be afraid of. We are ghosts. When this body die, when this body die, then everybody is afraid of you. See? Any more questions?
Ada yang mau tanya?
Jadi selain meditasi boleh.
Udah ya.
Meditasi boleh yang ada boleh.
Ada yang mau tanya?
Maybe I want to ask about the meditation too. When I meditate, then my mind becomes focused on the breathing. Sometimes I feel that I'm out of breath, something like that. Something like that, and then really feel uncomfortable for that. Maybe according to you, should I change my object or another thing?
Yeah.
Because if I'm breathing like this also, sometimes I also feel out of breath.
Yeah, because you still want to control your breathing, see. So you should forget about the breathing and use Bhutto instead.
Use Buddha.
Bhutto, object of your meditation. Just keep reciting Bhutto, Bhutto, and don't worry about the breathing. Don't pay attention to your breathing. Just concentrate only on Bhutto, Bhutto.
But actually, Ajahn, in the past, I used the breathing object. Then I mean that it is suitable for me actually in the past. But now, sometimes I feel difficult in the breathing object.
Well, just try Bhutto instead too. When you feel difficult, fine, it's not comfortable, then switch to Bhutto.
Switch to Buddha. And then switch again to the breathing.
Okay, after a while you feel comfortable enough to come back to breathing, then you can come back to it again. You can replace each other. It's the same. It can make your mind calm either way. Try it, just try it. Alright. There's no harm in trying, Everything is trial and error. You have to try it. If this way is not good, then try it this way. If this way is not good, try another way. Try chanting. If you cannot use Bhutto, then try chanting for half an hour. Keep chanting. Anyway, something will work for you, I think. Okay. I'll give you the Anumodana one more time. Okay. Okay, just put it here. Just put the first thing.
Kuaci matahari ya, keju sama siwit boleh. Minuman boleh.
Just put it here. Put in the same bag. Yeah, put the same bag. Okay, just put up here. Okay, I'll give you the Anumodana. Yatha vaha pura paripurenti sakaram evameva ito tinang petanang upakapati ichitang patitang tumhang kipameva samicchato sapphe purentu sankappa จันโทปนะระโสยถามณิโชติระโสยถาสัพพิติโยวิวัจจันตุสัพพะโรโควินัสตุมาเตภวัตวันตรายโยสุขีทีขายุโกภวะอภิวาทนาสีลิสะนิจังวุธาปจายโนจตารโอธรรมวัฏานติอายุวันโอสุขังภาลัง
3 kali ya.
Okay. Have a safe journey home. Okay.
Ajahnถ่ายรูป
ถ่ายรูป How can very small place, no room. Maybe just small group at a time. Not everybody. Maybe divide into small group, 3 group.
Dibagi jadi 2 grup, jadi grup kecil. Ya cewek-cewek cowok-cowok.
Or try it. I don't know. Try it if you can. The men come up here. Hey. Yeah. The men come up here. The men come up here. Okay. Okay, maybe the men first. The men first and the lady.
Oke, stop.
Okay.
In the back. Ya.
Di belakangnya, di belakang kali yuk, di belakangnya lagi, ketutupan pohon.
Oke. Okay.
Ini satu
Still one more.
Tunggu.
One more.
Here.
What about this one? Here. Yeah. Yes. Oke. Oke. Jangan nutupin acaranya. Oke. Off.
Ceweknya pinggir.
Muat nggak?
Muat. Tunggu. Ada yang masuk.
Awas Lina.
Cewek Lina.
Tangannya kelihatan.
Wawi masukkan nggak kelihatan. 1, 2, 3.
Saya mundur. Kan iya kok. Kamunya udah kan? Nanti.
Okay. You can watch me on YouTube and Facebook Live.
Oh yeah.
This is on
I
live.
already see in Facebook about Ajahn live.
Yeah,
For
live.
Baik bahasa Thailand boleh. Gantian. Thomas. Ganti nama.
Kayaknya Thomas apa di atas ya?
Lebih aja.
Koko misi kok. Itu lewati satu. Itu. Ada orangnya.
Oke.
Sana aku tutupin. Aku tutupin suka. Sana sini.
Oke.
Sudah.
Anjali.
Okay. Good luck to you. All right. May you see the light of Dhamma very soon. Okay.
Yuk. Bergeser. Ini jadi belas lupa. Bukan jadi belas lupa.
Okay. Sadhu.